Hello everyone. Today I'll explain about how to get compute units from Solana transaction. And this is Metaplex documentation. And this is very understandable. And today's lesson is consists of simple 9 steps. So don't worry about it. And today's overview is create a simple transaction. It's a sole transfer transaction. And from this transaction, we get units consumed by using a simulate transaction. And simulate transaction RPC method is here. Okay, let's start. And before starting, I'll create a project by using init, npm init -y. Okay, and create TypeScript touch simulate transaction. Yes, okay, I did it. Okay, now let's start from the first step, create UMI. Okay, create UMI and use create UMI and from Metaplex Foundation / UMI bundle defaults. So I want to install npm install this one. Good. Okay, I did it. Okay, and import create UMI from uh, Metaplex Foundation / UMI bundle defaults. Okay, so I create a UMI. UMI equal create UMI, and I want to set the endpoint devnet. So https and api dot devnet dot solana.com. Good. Okay. And next, to create a wallet file by using a file system. So import file system from file system. Good. And my KeyPair is from Solana config get. Okay, this one KeyPair path is here. So const the wallet file equal file system dot read file. Oh, sorry, file system dot read file sync and set the key path. Okay, and I use JSON.path. JSON.path. Okay, and I set it to UTF-8. UTF-8. Good. Okay. And next, I want to create a KeyPair from this word file and use umi.eddsa.create KeyPair from secret key. So, sorry, const KeyPair equal umi.eddsa.create KeyPair from secret key. Okay, and type equal uint 8 array. So new uint 8 array. And set this wallet file. Okay, good. Next, set KeyPair to UMI. Okay, set this KeyPair to UMI by using KeyPair identity, and this is from Metaplex Foundation / UMI. So first, npm install UMI, yeah, and import it. Import KeyPair identity from UMI. Okay, and set UMI, and we use keyword umi.use and KeyPair identity, and set this KeyPair. Good. And next, I set mplToolbox, and mplToolbox is from this one, mplToolbox. So npm install toolbox. Okay, and I want to use mplToolbox by using this one, create a solo transfer. A solo transfer solo is from mplToolbox. Okay, and import mplToolbox from mplToolbox. Set it umi.use and mplToolbox, and this is function. Good. Okay, next, okay, I create a sort transfer transaction. It's very easy transaction, and it's from transfer source. So const base transaction equal await transfer source, and from mplToolbox transfer source, and set first parameter is umi. And second one, I set input, and input I set destination and amount. So destination is, and we use public key and from umi. So public key and I use this sample account. Of course, the other one is okay. So I use public key from umi, and set this account in this time. And I set amount to amount. And in amount, we use a sol from umi. So amount is a sol and set 0.01 sol. Okay, good. Okay, sol and public key. This from this one from umi. Sol and public key. Okay, good. And set latest block hash and set umi. Good, easy. And next, okay, set const. Okay, I use this const. First one is default compute units. If we can't get the compute unit, I'll return this 800,000. And buffer factor, I get a low compute unit, and I don't return this low data. I will do 1.1 times and return this. So I set default compute units. Okay. Okay. Const default compute units equal 8,000. Okay. And one more buffer factor. Buffer factor is 1.1. Good. Okay. Next, get a response. Okay. In this time, I use this similar transaction. So, okay, const response equal await fetch function, and set first parameter is URL, and I set devnet, and we can get the URL from umi.rpc get endpoint. Okay, good. And next, we set parameters. First parameter is this one. Methods. Methods is post. Oh, sorry. Method is post. And next, headers. Headers equal content type application JSON. So content type is application JSON. Good. Okay. And last one equal body. Body JSON dot string file, and set this one. JSON RPC ID method and params. And JSON RPC equal 2.0. JSON RPC equal 2.0. And ID and method. Method is this one, simulate transaction. And lastly, params. And params is first, this is array. So this is array. Okay. And we have to set the string. This is a transaction as an encoded string. And we set by using base 64 to this serialize. And this is from Metaplex Foundation / umi / serializers. Okay. So import base 64 from Metaplex Foundation / umi / serializers umi serializers. Okay. So I use it. So response, okay. Uh, base base 64 dot the serials. Okay, the serials. Okay, and I said buffer. This is uint 8 array. And we set umi.transaction.serialize and serialize the base transaction. So umi.transactions transactions serialize and set a transaction, and transaction is here base transaction, base transaction. Okay. But perhaps this is because serialize needs a transaction type, but this transaction is a transaction builder type. So I want to set to a transaction type. So we use a dot build and set umi. Good. Okay. And serials return the array. So I get a first array. Okay, good. Okay. And I set this option, encoding. Encoding is base 64. So encoding is base 64. Base 64, 64. And I want to set replace recent block hash is true. Replace recent block hash is true. Okay. And if I say replace recent block hash is true, then we have to set sig verify is false. And this is because conflict with replace recent block hash. So sig verify is false. Okay, good. Okay, I did it. Okay, good. And next, okay, check response. Okay, and if response dot is okay, if response is not okay, then return the error. Throw new error. Okay, error status is status is response status. Okay, good. Next, get the data from this response. So const data equal await response dot JSON. JSON. Good. Okay. And get units consumed. Okay. Get unit consumed. And I want to get this one. Units consumed. So I want to get from this data. So const units consumed equal data dot result dot value dot this one result. So result data dot result and if it exists dot value, and if it exists get units consumed. Okay, good. So okay, const and so I return this and 1.1 times if it exists, and if not exist, I return this value. Okay, a default compute unit. So const calculated units equal if units consumed. If it's not exist, if not exist, then I return this default compute units. default compute units. Okay, and if it exists, return mass.save and set unit consumed and star this one 1.1 buffer factor. Okay, I did it. And console.log calculated units. Okay, good. Now I want to execute it. npm install esram. I want to install esram because I like esram. Okay, and then execute it. npx esram and file name HTML transaction.ts. Okay, and I returned 165. Okay, I did it. Okay, this is the end of this video. Thank you for watching until the end. Thank you. Bye.